It's Monday once more, and I'm here with you again. And for me, it's a pleasure this time to share with you a recent trip I did to Geneva. So I just came back from being 2 weeks in Geneva, an amazing city, a city where I go often for work. And I stayed at some friend's house. This is the neighborhood close to where I stayed. Beautiful city, beautiful architecture, very clean city. It's a melting pot of nationalities. There are a lot of international organizations in Geneva, UN agencies, and other international organizations that have their base in Geneva. So you can find people from all over the world. It's literally, you hear people speaking all languages. Such a diversity, such a nice, welcoming diversity in the city. And I was able to be there in the summer, which is amazing because the weather was so good. A couple of days it was almost too warm. Well, let me tell you, I was in Geneva for two meetings. One of them was Trans Advocacy Week, which is an event organized by some partners in which trans activists from all over the world come to the Human Rights Council. And I can talk a little bit more about that in a separate video. But that's one of the events. And the other was the UNAIDS PCB meeting, which went so good. And both events were held at the UN building in Geneva. In between those meetings, I have one day off, which was Sunday. So these images are from that Sunday, which I took time to visit around with a few friends. I took the tram and was just able to enjoy the city and be able to really enjoy myself. Something that I really rarely have time in Geneva. I most of the time go 1-2 days for very short meetings, go early in the morning, go straight to the meeting, come back. But this time I had time to enjoy the city. And well, by no means I recommend Geneva to be like a city where you can go like crazy shopping, because it's an expensive city, a very expensive city. It is a very beautiful city. The beauty of all the variety and the diversity that you can see, the diversity in the people that live there, the beautiful architecture, the cleanliness, the friendliness of the people. So on this Sunday, well, I went with two friends and there was that music festival going on. So here we're on our way to that music festival. And it was really amazing. So the music festival was held in a park, and they had a lot of stages, and each stage was a very different music. This one here is bands of children who sang songs and were there on stage. And I'll let you hear a little bit so you can see. It was amazing, beautiful music, amazing talent of the children and all the other artists performing. And I was able to enjoy this beautiful day in Geneva along with two amazing friends who accompanied me, who actually invited me to go there. A friend of my friend, their children are actually in this band, and here I'm with my two friends, Carlos and Will, who made this a memorable Sunday in Geneva. Of course, there were other genres of music, and we moved around a little bit, and we actually went to there was this rock part of music and the festival. It's like heavy metal, hard rock, and listen to it. The festival really had music for all tastes. Latin music, everything. And then afterwards, in the afternoon, we went to the lake. But on the way to the lake, we went through this amazing park. And I learned that this was actually a residence in the past. And the person, when they passed away, they left their property to the city of Geneva with the condition that it should be used as an open public park in perpetuity. So I've been many times to Geneva and I have never gone swimming, and this was an opportunity I wanted to take. I wanted to go swimming in the lake. It was a shock to go into the water. It was cold. Sorry I didn't take any video footage when I'm in the water, but you know, that was my day in Geneva, and soon, well, I'm back on KLM, back home, getting myself back home, and really satisfied by the success of both events I attended, Trans Advocacy Week 2023 and the UNHPCB meeting, in which I was able to be a keynote speaker on the third day and also facilitate the thematic segment. I will share that keynote speech I made in another video. Please look out, I will share it in the next couple of days. It was really good. It was an opportunity to bring trans issues right on the center of UN spaces and talk about anti-gender opposition, anti-rights movement, fighting the rights of women, of trans people, of sexual health education, so many issues there. So I flew back in a high, very satisfied with everything that was achieved. And yeah, please join me in my next video. Please follow me and subscribe to my videos and subscribe to my channel so that you can see what's coming up next in my adventures. This is Erika Castellanos, and I hope to have you with me soon. And it was so good after 2 weeks to land home. I was exhausted, completely exhausted. So here I'm landing at Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. So happy to be back home. It was an intense and very successful week, and many thanks for Carlos and Will, who made my Sunday, the only day I had off, memorable and so much fun. Please stay tuned for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. See you. Bye bye.